Let's monster this prom. Okay. Let's go. Hold on. There we go. One player, because I'm only one person. I mean, technically this would be easier if I just put it on classic, but I'm gonna put it on second term because I like the second term characters. And you know what? Why don't we do? If I do a short game, I could probably actually get 2 runs out of this. So we'll do a short just to see if I can get 2 runs in this stream. Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to its fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Wow! Alright. Vicky. I'm gonna say Cylen, because that's my name. And I use he, him pronouns. There we go. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the monster prom. Yay! I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Woohoo! Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly large heart. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam de Lioncourt, 400-ish, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe Forever, an eldritch cutie who went from an endless deity of dark realms to an ultimate fangirl. Calculester Hewlett-Packard version 1.0, a library computer who had become sentient robot after, ready to experience life to its fullest. I can read, guys. Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense for business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Okay. So let's hope the RNG's on our side with this run. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose what kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever trademark will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. Woo! Oh, so that's what people keep thinking. So that's what people keep thinking that Monster Prom says when people are like, oh, I read that completely differently. That makes more sense. Alright. Okay. Thank you, NPC Lone Wolf, for informing me of this. Although maybe it'll attract more people to the stream. Let's start! Okay. Chance to fix global warming. What do we do? It's time to be a real hero. I'll lead a mission into the sun in order to invite the sun to the party of its life. We'll have so many hilarious misadventures that the sun will eventually become cooler. Global warming isn't real. I invented it. Now the science is claiming authorship because science is lame. Copycat with no original ideas. Nah, the world is doomed, but I'll start investing in ships to start a profitable business for the soon-to-be covered by Waterworld. Bottom one seems like a Miranda choice. If you- No! This is stupid. No. Bad. Bad, 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 bad. I relate to the blindness, though. I understand. Dear NPC Lone Wolf, my vision is also very poor. Um, oh my god, all these answers are horrible. I love this game, but I hate this game sometimes. Um, we're gonna go with the top one because that just seems Miranda likes money. So, what's the sexiest type of knowledge a lover can have? Obscure 80s trivia. Lyrics to all the Disney songs, that sounds like. Yay! I made a good choice. Your partner just gave you a cool gift for your anniversary, but you totally forgot. Quick, come up with an idea for a great gift. No, this is awful. Um, anything on fire, art commissioned by Picasso. Rubo with wobbly eyes sounds fun. I'll just do that. Yeah, a lot of these answers in this game are just kind of very out there. Okay, she likes charm and money, I think, from what I remember. I haven't done this in a hot second, so I'm trying to remember Miranda's stats. Let's just go with the money stat first. That day you spent some time in the library PCs, playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it's paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money. Yay! Sorry, I keep having to clear my throat. As you guys have seen from past streams, for some reason I've got some kind of allergy thing going on. I don't know what it is, but we're working with it. Hi guys who are new to the stream, nice to see you. You feel the ratio of cheesiness in the surroundings growing. That can only mean, oh yay!
Who's the best, most perfect, weirdest little snooky poogie woogie pie in the whole world, my smoozy whoopsie poopsie?
Is there something, is there anything in the world that makes one more articulate and well-spoken than the throes of true love? Running internal research found 9,969 results, starting with a graduate degree in classic literature.
Violet, Tate, your relationship is so perfect. You're always together.
Well, they are literally stuck together.
And that's the kind of unyielding codependence that I demand from a future multi-hyphenate lover-servant serf.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I do love, I love doing voices. Thank you. Error found. Unreasonable expectations.
How did you know when you found the one? Oh, well, you know, when you know.
Error. Tautological explanation. Input insufficient to extrapolate useful data. And having realized they have no actual useful input, the couple exists to do more coupley things, or exits to do more coupley things. But oh, you know how to tell who's the one, or at least convince one of them that you're the one. Okay. Easy, Miranda. The one is willing to fight past monsters, face countless dangers, and break into your home and kiss you while you're sleeping. Totally normal and not problematic at all. You're in luck, Calculaster. I've spent years studying and devising this complex formulaic theorem to calculate exactly who the one is. I'm gonna do the top, because I want Miranda. Oh, shit! Okay.
What? A suitor cannot simply kiss me while I sleep?
Yes, that does seem to pose some issues about consent.
No. It's not because I don't have a face. It's because I don't have a face when I'm asleep, so there are no lips for them to kiss.
This goes against all data I have gathered about fellow students.
No, it's true. During the day, I constantly am gazing upon my beautiful visage with appropriate humility. But then at night, I close my eyes and I am not looking at my face anymore, so it must not exist.
That logic is sound. For a... I don't know what that word says. Oh well. Heck, you should have known that the beautiful self-absorbed fish girl would be a I don't know what that says. You lose -2 creativity and -1 fun. I'm usually one who's like very verbose, for lack of better terms. But for some reason when it comes to this stuff, I can't like when it comes to this game specifically, I have a hard time. Let's buy something to increase my charm stat, because this is not going well right now. It's not... Where's the charm stat one? The Latin accent, I think. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Neat. Neat. Back to the library we go. That day you spend some time in the library PCs mining some Bitcoin. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how this really works. Anyway, you gain +2 Bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so +2 money. You noticed Vera showing off an elaborate new necklace to Miranda. They're the crown jewels of Lemuria. My family acquired them in a cutthroat business merger. Do you like them?
Yes, very much. Such a shame that the Lemurian royal family, though.
What? That they're all dead at the hands of their own servants?
No, that was unavoidable once the true tragedy had taken place. They were no longer loved by their subjects.
Feared, you mean?
Oh no, fear is so scary. Love is what matters.
I could not disagree more. You there settle this dispute for us. What is the best way to let people know how powerful you are? Buy their houses, burn them down, and replace them with a water park? You don't need to convince anyone, just make everyone who doesn't love you disappear. Oh my god. Gonna do the bottom one. Let's see how this works. Oh, yay!
Ah, yes, this is Daddy's strategy. The amazing thing is that once the bad people start to disappear without explanation, even people who used to be bad start being very good. It's like magic. It's so humane.
Do you happen to know where your father put all those people who disappeared?
Put them? No, silly, they disappeared like a magic trick.
Yes, I see. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts as yet another reason to never visit Miranda's kingdom. There we go. I like that emoji. That's cute. Or emote. Just emote. I don't know. I'm old-fashioned like that. Charm is doing well, so let's just exist in the library for a bit. That day you spend some time on the library PCs sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. I love doing that. I mean, what? It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares, and you gain +2 money. You're hanging out with Polly afterwards, watching some porn, like you do in the library. Oh, there's the monster porn! When you suddenly notice Miranda standing right behind you. Who knows how long she's been there?
Hello, good friends. What are you doing?
Nothing at all.
Does not seem like nothing. What man seems to kindly share his marmalade with a giant skunk? Explain this at once.
Well, it's simple, you know? It's really just kind of, well, it's a cooking show. Yes, cooking. Well, you see, Miranda, when a man and a giant skunk love each other very, very much. Oh my god. We'll go with the bottom one. I'm thinking the bottom one. Yes, okay. 40 minutes and one elaborate explanation later. I'm impressed I haven't had to use a guide yet. I'm actually on a roll with this. Okay.
So that's where babies come from. My word, I had no idea it involved so many condiments.
Yeah, well, that's the miracle of life for you. All about those condiments.
It seems I still have much to learn in the reproductive system, perhaps. The two of you could be my tutors.
I literally can't think of any reason why that would be a bad idea. Neither can you. From now on, Miranda's gonna pay you and Polly to watch porn with her. You gain +2 money and +1 smarts. Oh, wow. Okay, back to lunch. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Miranda and Zoe! Yay! I love Zoe! You sit down with Zoe and Miranda. Miranda is paying no attention to her eating serfs, and Zoe's paying too much attention to them.
What are you doing, Zoe? Don't you know how rude it is to ogle at another woman's eating serfs?
I'm not ogling, I'm researching for my fanfic.
My dear, when it's about royalty, it's not called a fanfic, it's called propaganda.
Okay, we've played this chat on stream before, but I'm willing to play it again because I love these two so much.
What? I'm not writing about you right now, I'm writing about your eating serfs.
What?
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm going to really dive into their inner lives, their hopes, their dreams, their desires.
Hello, new people to the stream. Welcome to my, my obsession, which is Monster Prom.
Oh, don't be silly. Serfs don't have any of those things. Do they, serfs?
The eating serfs start their eyes between Miranda and Zoe, terrified. Should they speak or just shut up and eat? You're right, Miranda. Most serfs don't have thoughts or feelings. Only the really expensive and rare ones do. Make menacing eye contact with the two serfs silently. Place a piece of sushi in your mouth and chew violently. We'll do the bottom one because that's Miranda's preferred one. Since Miranda's eating serfs are fish people, this is a lot like walking up to a human and deliberately eating a finger in front of them. I'm sorry for what I'm about to say, but your show of intimidation really makes Miranda's serfs clam up.
Ah, yes, subtle threats of violence, a true sign of royal lineage.
What is it with mortals and not wanting their flesh eaten? It's such a weird hang-up.
If by weird you mean useful for controlling the masses, then I suppose I agree.
The eating serfs try their best to ignore you as they stuff food into their quivering mouths. You feel like you just did the right thing, but you don't know how much of you don't have much of a conscience, so that's not saying much. Anyway, Miranda's happy. Okay. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. We are on a roll. Okay, the library is being taken up by the shop, so we're gonna go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Nice. All right, everyone, let's get ready for a rousing round of Middle Ages style shinty. Yes. Really? Just kidding. More dodgeball. Leah, Miranda, you're team captains. Miranda, you pick first.
Oh, I guess Cylen?
Miranda pulls you aside and begins talking in a stage whisper that probably definitely audible to your fellow students.
It's always a great blow to my honor to lose anything, even a foolish peasant sport like dodgeballs. Quite frankly, I'm not even sure that you're up to par, but you do seem like you spend a great deal of time examining your fellow students, almost as if you're obsessively ranking them in your mind as to whom would be the best prom date or some such silly thing.
Okay. Tony the Tiger. He's literally Tony the Tiger. Well, I think technically in lore, he's the son of Tony the Tiger. He's like Tony the Tiger Jr. But that's for Monster Camp to explain, not for this game. Oh man, did Miranda call you out or what?
Tell me, so that my royal reputation is not sullied by losing this paltry game, how best can I assess the skills of my fellow students and therefore lead my team to victory?
Great question. Take a time to take the royal stab at her heart. Not literally though, like that's not this run. By coming up with an equally great answer. Okay. Loyalty is crucial. See who admires you by having your classmates compose ballads about you. Oh my gosh. My creativity is 1, so it's probably not that. It's not about the students as individuals. Think about how they fit together like an elegant set of silverware. Let's do the bottom.
Why Cylen? That might just be the most brilliant suggestion you've ever made. I may not be fully able to wrap my mind around the logic of simple peasants. Why would anyone want to be poor anyway? But I certainly know my way around a fine dining set. Vera is like a diamond bullion spoon, expensive, elegant, deadly. Polly's quadruple chopsticks, fun and impractical. Damien, of course, is a meat triton. No further explanation needed, I trust. My opposing team captain, Liam, why, he's a fork. Outdated and obscure. And you, Cylen, are the most rare and valuable utensil of all. A heart spoon.
Aw, that's so sweet.
The spoon we use for scooping out the still beating hearts of our enemies.
Well, it's the thought that counts, and for Miranda, the thought of torturing is very sweet. Wow. So cute. You gain +2 charm, +1 fun, not to mention intricate knowledge of silverware. Woo! Back to class. Make my way downtown, fucking fast. That day you spend some time on the library PCs managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and possible promises. Nice! You gain plus 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you only get to keep +2 money. You see Miranda at the computer next to yours. She's got a look on her face that can only mean one thing: someone's being shitty to her on the internet.
The impudence of this so-called internet. My great-uncle Maldar got caught eating one child, just one, and now everyone is talking as if he's some sort of serial child gobbler. It's not just trolls saying it either. All sorts of monsters are saying the most horrific things. I know what you're thinking. Miranda, why don't you just buy the whole internet and make them stop saying mean things about your family? And of course, that's what I've been trying to do, but there's one tiny problem. There are plenty of people selling parts of the internet, but I have no idea who owns all of it. From whom shall I buy the internet?
Okay. Don't you see, Miranda? The true owner of the internet was you all along. The Illuminati, duh. If you want, I can put you in touch. I feel like saying it's her is the right giveaways. Because I don't know the Illuminati, so let's do the top one. Yay!
Hold on, let me check with my royal accountant. Oh my, it seems you're correct after all. I've owned the internet since 2004 when Steve Works lost it to my father in a poker game. This is marvelous news! I shall enact some common sense reforms at once.
Pretty soon you notice there's something different about the internet. Certain words just don't show up when you post them, like child eater, proletarian revolution, and nachos for some reason. Also, you get the sense that your webcam is watching you, but in a benevolent, friendly way. Totally. You thought that you were being metaphorical when you told Miranda that she owned the internet, but you're not going to complain about being accidentally correct. At least, not where your webcam can hear you. You gain +2 smarts and +2 charm. Nice. Back to lunchtime. Alright, and we're going back to Miranda and Vera. You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins at Vera. Folding napkins at her? Oh my god.
Do you want to know what this one is for, Vera?
No.
I'll take that as a yes. This rose-shaped napkin fold is for birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22.
Miranda's hands move fast as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan.
By contrast, this swan folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways.
As a fashion enthusiast, I have never been so bored by a piece of fabric. Wow, I can read.
Oh, and this black swan folding is for weddings where you plan to brutally murder all the guests. Not very popular, the black swan folding.
Okay, that's sort of cool, but I'm still aggressively uninterested. You happen to have some napkin folding skills yourself. Maybe you can spice up this interaction. You decide to show off your most impressive napkin fold. If you fold a napkin like so, it creates a self-aware napkin whose sole purpose is to fold more napkins. This writhing snake fold is for when it comes to leaving Vera alone and stop explaining napkin folds. Okay, so it's definitely the top because the second one will piss Miranda off.
Oh, that's adorable! Look at it folding everybody's napkins! It's like a tiny, adorable surf.
It looks like it's folding the other napkins into more self-folding napkins.
I know! It's so efficient! Like little napkin surfs, be free!
Aren't you worried this will turn into a self-replicating napkin scenario, progressing geometrically until the world is nothing but napkins?
Why, that sounds lovely!
God, you're so impossible.
You seem to have mispronounced impeccable.
Whatever, I'm leaving before this napkin folk takes over the world. Vera leaves you alone for a romantic lunch with Miranda. You can't hang out for too long, though. You've got to stop those napkins before they take over the world. And back to school we go. You spend the day on the library PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? It paid off this time, so fuck it. You get +2 money. Yay! You see Miranda hovering in the hallway, whistling to herself and checking out her reflection in her own scales.
Why, hello there, Cylen. How funny and random to see you here entirely by coincidence near your locker. Seeing how we've been getting on so well lately, I have decided to afford you the honor and privilege of taking me to the seahorse races. You can pick me up after school today and bring me an assortment of flowers and chocolates as a gift. You're welcome.
Aw man, any chance to buy shit for Miranda and take her on an outing you have no interest in? Sounds amazing, let's rock! You go to the horse races and look for Miranda. She's wearing a beautiful and intricate horse race hat. Unfortunately, a sudden gust of wind blows the hat away. You could swear that you could hear the wind whispering, "Not enough budget." But surely must have been your own imagination.
No, my hat! Hey, Cylen, I'm here! Hi, look at this! Daddy always gives me money when I go to the seahorse races. It isn't much, of course, only 3 million money, but it still makes things more fun to bet. Of course, nothing would sour this lovely date faster than picking a losing horse, so I'll put this daunting choice entirely on you. How should we choose the winning seahorse that this day goes down in memory as a pleasurable experience rather than a sign that we should never speak again?
Yikes, no pressure then, but no worries. You know the perfect method for choosing a winning race seahorse. Neat. Hi, new people. Hello. Nice to see you. The only way to tell a winning seahorse is by the taste. Oh, that's so mean. Why watch people ride seahorses when you could be riding me? No, literally, though, get me a saddle and enter me in the race. Oh. All these look like stats that I'm really bad in. Creativity is my worst stat, and I feel like the top is creativity. So I'm gonna go with the bottom one and pray that I'm correct. Yes! Okay.
Ride you? Why, this is an option I have never even contemplated. I've never heard of one person riding another before.
Aw, Miranda. Bless.
If there's one thing I've learned from years of helping Daddy suppress peasant uprisings, it's that if you want something done right, you have your servants do it themselves. But since they're not here, I suppose that makes you my servant. Let's do it. Let's win the race ourselves.
The two of you sneak down to the stables and quickly forge the necessary paperwork to enter the race. At the sound of the Myrrh gunshot, you and your fellow seahorses are off and running. You run as fast as someone who is hoping to earn a prom date with a beautiful mermaid princess, which is very, very fast. So fast, in fact, that you somehow manage to outrun over a dozen seahorses who have been training their whole lives for this moment, undoubtedly crushing their hopes and dreams. And the winner is, booms the announcer, Princess Miranda riding Cylen.
Oh, huzzah! What a glorious victory this is, asserting my superiority over my subjects, not only by my birthright, but also by my sheer talent.
It does not seem like you did most of the heavy lifting, as it were, since Miranda isn't particularly heavy, but why spoil this beautiful moment?
This has been a perfect and wonderful outing. I should very much like to ride you again sometime.
If only she knew what she was saying. Still, that's better than not. You gain +2 money from the bet and +1 charm from being ridden by a princess. Aw, ain't that cute. Okay, Miranda it is. You finally pluck up the courage to ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you.
Are you asking me to go to Monster Prom? It's exactly as the ancient prophecy foretold. You see, 2 centuries ago, a sheer predicament that one day the Mer Kingdom would be shaken by a valiant monster who would ask a mer princess to prom, and they would engage in a very nice evening together. It wasn't the most useful or relevant of her prophecies, but if you think about it, but I don't care. You're the date fate has prepared for me for centuries. So let's have fate lead us to a magical night.
Aww, very cute. They're not even holding hands. This is like 6 feet apart because we're not gay. Moment. At several points in the evening, people broke into song, singing about the magical night. It was for the two of you, because this is a Disney musical. Even some forest animals appeared to join the songs. You're quite sure Miranda's family paid all of those people to do that, but who cares? It was still a magical night. Aw. That's the standard ending, but still very cute. And still successful, so I'll take that as a win. And we're gonna just skip the ending. Tab, 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 tab. Can't I just click escape? Oh, there we go. Okay. So, obviously we didn't... Oh, I'm unlocking new items, though. That's nice. Oh, that's a lot of items. Neat. Okay. So I have new items. So that's something. Okay. So we're gonna try to run Miranda again. And see what happens. Skip that, because we already read that. My name is Cylen. There we go. Neat. We've already read all of that. Stupidest monster quiz ever. Okay. You've stayed late at the office. There are 5 people left, and suddenly they start to get naked for no good reason. What do? Be nice and bring them a snack, and by that you mean you get naked too because you're a snack. Propose to play the not-so-well-known version of the all-time favorite Sexy Cluedo. Engage in a casual conversation. You finally overcome your social awkwardness by imagining all of them naked. Top. Oh, yay, cool. Which is the coolest mythological creature, the invisible hand of the free market, a sphinx who's super turned up and ready to party, and she wraps all of her riddles. She still kills you if you don't answer them correctly, but she wraps the riddles. This weird creature that I drew when I was 6, and it's clearly super derivative of other mythological creatures, but that's super cool because it's my OC and my spirit animal. Okay. Free market. Money. Miranda likes money. That is what we've learned today. What criteria would you use to name your children? My name the second, that's probably Miranda. Yep. I'm pretty good at guessing what everyone likes at this point. You find out your zodiac sign to be inaccurate, design your own personal zodiac sign. The rich bitch. I guess it's between Vera and Miranda again. I think they're both the only characters in the game who like the money stat. So that's why we end up this way. Okay, gym it is. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that lifts your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader, +2 charm. Yay! Later, you see Miranda and Vera cornered by the wolf pack, who are watching them like a pack of wolves. How would one of you ladies like to go on a date with the hottest dogs ever to not be literal hot dogs? I wouldn't. At all. This is not at all how I like my courtships to begin. Where are the jewels? Where are the flowers? Where are the bloody heads of my enemies? Oh man, we'll show you courtship on the court when we win. On the court at sports. We'll show you sportsmanship courtship. Every time I think these guys at school can't get any dumber. Oh, I get it. You're both shy. Don't worry, our barks are worse than our bites. Except when we're doing sports, 'cause then we bring it. Yeah! But if neither of you have the confidence to say which one wants to go out with us tonight, we could choose for you. Yikes. Like, they're relatively well-intentioned, but you should definitely step in and save one of them. Tonight Miranda can't. We have 2 tickets to Cirque de Lummer's underwater show. You don't want to go out with Vera. Her snakes have syphilis. We're gonna do the top, because we're saving Miranda. Miranda's eyes light up like an anglerfish.
Cirque de la Mer! As a little girl, I always wanted to be an aqua gymnast.
Of course you did.
Until I realized it required hard work and discipline, at which I decided I was much happier as a princess, but I still love watching it. How thoughtful of you to procure tickets for me and my favorite maidservant. I'll let you know all about it.
Okay. Guess we're skipping that part. That's fine. Haha, shut down. Let's write a list of jokes we can make about this awkward loser. Whatever, you made Miranda super happy and distracted the wolf pack, so win. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity. And unfortunately, Vera's stuck with them. Sorry, Vera. Oh, it's Miranda and Vera again. Vera's about to lift a glass of scotch to her immaculate painted lips. You can drink whatever at this school, apparently, when Miranda screams,
Don't drink that!
Why not? This scotch costs more than most cars.
Has your taster tried it yet?
What taster?
You don't have a taster? What if your drink is poisoned by someone jealous of your good looks and royal title?
Listen, Miri, I only drink 4 things. Scotch, red wine, the tears of my enemies, and straight-up poison.
You drink poison on purpose?
Miranda, my hair is venomous snakes. You think poison actually harms me?
Well, you should still have a taster. What if someone puts really spicy hot sauce in your drink? Or poison?
What do I have to do to get you to drop this?
Simple, hire a taster.
Fine, any volunteers? This might just as well be the big break that you've been looking for. You raise your hand, and when Vera picks you, drink all her scotch and raising Vera and delighting Miranda. Okay, that's what we're doing. What are you doing? That bottle costs as much as the first Apollo mission. Oh gosh.
How do you feel, Royal Taster? Are you poisoned?
Well, you're not poisoned, but you're pretty fucking wasted. You give all the Mirandas you can see 2 big thumbs up. Oh no.
Job well done. Now Vera is sure not to be poisoned.
Well, yeah, because there's no scotch left to be poisoned by.
Don't listen to her. You did well. Come with me. I have some other beverages you simply must verify for safety.
You spend the rest of the night getting wasted on expensive liquors at Miranda's place. Courtship never tasted so good. Yay! We're really good at romancing mermaid princesses. We're doing a good job. Back to the library. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs, mining some Bitcoin. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but I guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how this really works. Anyway, you gain +2 Bitcoin, which is equal to $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so +2 money. Neat. As you wander around talking to yourself like a weirdo, you notice Miranda walking around talking to herself like a weirdo. She seems to be addressing an imaginary crowd.
Oh, hello. I was just practicing my royal wave for when I'm crowned prom queen. I feel there's a lot to be learned before I ascend to the throne. Naturally, as a princess, I'm already great with wearing crowns, talking to cute animal friends, quelling rebellions through excessive force, and singing sweetly. But I lack administrative experience. I have never as much been issued a decree. I wonder what my first should be. Or I have never as much issued a decree. There we go.
You don't have the heart to tell her that the role of prom queen doesn't come with sovereignty. Maybe you should just give her some suggestions instead. Taxes. Taxes are fun. Paint every student pink. I feel like that bottom one is like fun or creativity, which are like my lowest stats. So taxes, I guess. Oh, shit. Okay.
taxation without representation. It's not bad, but I feel as though it's been done before. I don't want my first degree to be cliche. I want it to be spectacular, such as perhaps a requirement that each student write a term paper on the ways in which I am divine or sing a ballad in my honor. I could have them compose an entire through-sung musical about each one of my toes, or at least make them bring me puppies, or I can make them into puppies. Why would I ever choose taxes when I can choose puppies or cupcakes or harsher penalties for treasonous thoughts or puppies? She has a good point. Puppies are pretty awesome, and now that she's on her phone, ordering baby golden doodles by the dozen. Aww. Which sounds amazing, but from the unimpressed look she's shooting you, you'll have to be your own cuddly pal. You lose -2 charm and -1 fun. Aw, that's unfortunate. Back to money it is. You spend that day playing poker on the library PCs. Stupid decision. We've already read that a few times now. Later, you, Vera, and Miranda meet to prepare your case for your ruthless rhetoric class. Your scenario for the week: monsters finally rule the world, but puny humans still demand equal rights. How will you deal with such audacity? 14-hour workday, media censorship, start a fictional war. Ugh, that sounds like too much work. Can't we just throw money at them? Oh, or cake. I've heard if you let them eat cake, they calm down. What about you? Do you have any ideas? You're not one of those group members who just lets everybody else do the work, are you? Just remember the 3 R's. Relocation, re-education, and reintegration. Oh my god. Are we developing like a cult? The problem is that they're not happy, so let's repress them into happiness. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go with the top one because it sounds like the smart choice. Yay! You propose setting up safe havens for certain model humans where they can enjoy equal rights. But these safe havens are actually propaganda factories designed to show that monsters are naturally better than humans. After that, indoctrinated humans are then sent back into the wild to spread their correct idea. It's a good plan, but what about the ones who won't buy into it? Well, we need to I can read! Well, we need to get the food for the safe havens from somewhere, don't we? Oh my god. Miranda's cost-effective thinking convinces Vera, or at least scares her enough to concede. You gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts. You are so smart and strong. Much better than those puny humans, right? I know, right? Vampires are so cool. We are going to go to the lunch table and buy some charm points, cause we can. There we go. And back to the library we go. This is the start kicker again. Oh, woe is me. Could Miranda possibly be doing this because she wants attention? Only one way to find out. Oh, hello, I didn't see you there as I was standing here suffering gallantly in silence. She did, and she wasn't, but okay. I had the most tragic injustice befall me earlier this morn. I was rejected from our school's water polo team. They claimed I was mistaken about how polo is conducted underwater. Excuse me, I was raised underwater. How is one of one even supposed to play water polo without a heavily armored seahorse as a mount? How, I ask you? Perhaps I offended them when I implied that they were too impoverished to afford sea steeds. If so, why? I would love to make reparations. But it may be too soon for me to show my face. Would you be so kind as to take them the gift of this omelet to begin the healing?
Sometimes she reminds me of, like, Starfire from... It's probably because they're both princesses, but sometimes she reminds me of Starfire from Teen Titans.
I am told that peasants consider eggs to be a delicacy.
Obviously, and that would make the gesture even better. And what would make the gesture even better is the personal touch of, yes, I can read. Toppings, caviar eel, chocolate-covered sand crabs. They'll never forget that this was a present from a mer-princess. An elegant stenciled card with your sincerest apologies, a list of all of their fears, and a bundle of compromising photographs. Oh. I mean, we're trying to build the money stat, and it's not that high right now, but it's still higher compared to most of our stats. Bottom one seems smart. I think I'm gonna do the bottom one. Oh, okay. That was apparently the charm stat, but close enough.
Oh yes, how better to show that I am truly making an effort to get to know them on a most personal level. I shall do their names in beautiful calligraphy, print their faces in gold leaf, and I shall adorn their compromising nudes with adorable glitter stickers. I may have been misunderstood before, but how could anyone misinterpret this kind of gesture? Take the omelet and make sure to take lots of pictures of them eating the eggs, so we can remember how generous I was.
With a kiss on the cheek, Miranda hands you the omelet and waves you away. You gain +2 smarts and +1 charm. Aww. Aren't you the cutest? Okay, we still have the library, thank God. That day you spend some time on the library PC sending malicious spam emails in hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such blatant scams? You lose -1 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares, and you gain +2 money. Nice.
Oh, woe is me, alas and alack-a-day.
Miranda's throwing a hissy fit. Must be a Tuesday. Still, what else are you going to do? Study? Huh.
Oh, hello, don't mind me. I'm simply enduring the most horrible injustice to happen to anyone ever. You shan't believe such cruelty could happen at our own school, but just today Mrs. Loch Ness Monster told me I shall be receiving a B+ in her class. A B+, and all because I seldom attended. Does she not understand the importance of my royal manicures? Such horrid grades should surely cause father to cease paying for my seahorse insurance as punishment. And then how shall a suitor's call upon me? Oh, the tragedy! If only someone knew of a way that I could, I don't know, perhaps break into the Principal Giant Spider's office, access his private computer, and alter my grade.
Okay. Burst into tears, spiders hate tears, stick a web of flies outside the principal's office, and when he goes to eat them, sneak into cheat. I feel like the top one sounds smarter, so I'm just gonna go with that. Okay.
My ladies-in-waiting are expert lace makers. I'm sure they shall have no problem dropping everything in order to detain a variety of bugs.
Indeed they don't, or are too terrified to object, and they create a sticky, gooey web. Principal Giant Spider emerges to gorge down on beetles that still smell of shit, which is apparently a thing that spiders like. You and Miranda sneak into his office using the skills you learned in Cyber Terrorism 101, hack into the files in no time.
Oh, look at that. I have an A+. I guess I underestimated my own amazingness. I am very surprised by this development. I suppose as long as we're here, I might as well fill this thumb drive with top secret school security footage. No reason.
That seems on the level. Definitely don't ask any follow-up questions. Just gain +3 charm and be cool. I can get down with that. I can vibe with that. And back here we go. We're talking to Miranda and Calculaster. You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda has locked one of her eating serfs into an Iron Maiden. You are unfazed, but Calculaster is very phased. I can read. Friend Miranda, isn't locking your unpaid intern into a spike-filled sarcophagus unethical?
Unethical.
Unethical. Adjective. Inconsistent with rules and standards of ethics.
Ethics? Oh, you mean those things poor people have instead of royal titles.
But I thought that ethics are a critical part of being a good organic creature.
That is a common misconception. The key to being good is having a lot of money and punishing anyone who dares disrespect you. For example, this saucy serf dared to put ketchup on the hot dog she was eating for me on my behalf. As if I were the sort of person to put ketchup on a hot dog. 48 hours in the Iron Maiden should teach her.
Warning, friends' statements are inconsistent with eternal moral compass. Existential crisis imminent. Uh-oh, quick, set Miranda straight, or set Calculaster crooked. What is this Calculaster disagreeing with Miranda? Looks like it's disrespectful prison. Time for someone else too. Okay, I think that's the one, probably.
Right you are, Cylen. Luckily, I always keep the second Iron Maiden on hand for emergencies.
An Iron Maiden is an ineffective form of punishment for me, as I am made of steel and do not require sleep or freedom. However, I understand that punishing me is important to you, so I will attempt to appear upset. Engage lamentation. Oh no! Please, I am punished!
That's more like it. Maybe you'll think twice before disagreeing with me in the future.
I think trillions of times per second, but for the sake of simplicity, yes, I agree to think at least twice. Calculaster remains in the Iron Maiden for the rest of lunch. He doesn't seem to mind, and you get some alone time with Miranda. Nice. Poor guy. Calculaster always gets, like, the bad end of these deals. Okay, back to Moneyland we go, I guess. That day you spent some time on the library PCs managing your start kicker. Sensationalist videos. Yep.
Oh my word, what a wonderful, beautiful, exciting day. I hope someone can share in my joy. My great aunt sea monster unholy terror McCrackenface, O Cthulhu, has received an award for her work with shipwrecks. She's now one of their leading causes. I wanted to send her my congratulations, but no one from the postal service will go anywhere near her lair for fear of their lives. Oh, if only some brave hero would volunteer to deliver this most important and time-sensitive message. Why would this letter of congratulations be so time-sensitive, you ask? Well, it's because, well, you see, it's that these are very special congratulations with instructions to do something congratulatory for herself, you know. Just get her the letter.
There's something fishy about this request, but you've never let that stop you before. Fishy, huh? You've come up with a foolproof plan. Okay. Hire Scuba, the underwater taxi service, to deliver the letter for you. Dynamite on the toilet. Dynamite the toilet. Dive into the sewer and swim there yourself. Let's go with the top one. Yay! With the touch of a button, you're able to call a scuba driver to you. You give him very specific instructions as to the latitude and longitude, but conveniently leave out the part about the sea monster. A few days later, you see the fruits demure of your labor.
Oh, you wonderful person! The letter reached Great Aunt Sea Monster Unholy Terror McCracken Face O Cthulhu with no problem. And she was ever so grateful for the delicious midnight snack. She said she would act on the letter immediately. Act on the congratulations that I sent by thanking me, which she did. So it's all over and neatly wrapped up now. Nothing further will happen here.
Yep, seems entirely legit. Great Aunt Sea Monster Unholy Terror McCracken Face of Cthulhu gained a crunchy victim of gig culture, and you gained +3 charm. Nice. Ooh, we've got like 21 charm. That's insane. Okay. Miranda. Yes.
Prom, sure. How could I say no to my beautiful accomplice? What do I mean by accomplice? I mean, it was clear all this time, right? I stole some eggs from that sea monster when my serfs cooked an omelet and you took pictures of the water polo team eating it. And remember when we totally stole the addresses from the whole team of Principal Giant Spider's computer? Such good times. Then it was just a matter of delivering the pictures and addresses to the sea monster, who, by my calculations, will soon be hunting one of those unpolite peasants down. They rejected me, and I'm sure it always has been clear that you do not reject Miranda Vanderbilt. So, in a way, it was sort of all on them, right? It has been so sweet of you, my charming knight in shining armor.
Damn. You feel a bit bad, both for being an accomplice to multiple manslaughters and for feeling weirdly aroused by Miranda's ruthlessness, but love is blind, so date it is. You have a delightful evening in the end. It's the ending that counts, right? By the end of it, Miranda invites you to her house, where she shows you the corpses of the underwater polo team, which she has stolen from their funerals. Oh my god. Well, alright. You're still troubled by the fact that you are still troubled by the fact that this kind of excites you, but obviously Miranda isn't troubled about being excited by a successful merciless vendetta. So you end up celebrating your victory by feasting over what's left of her enemies. Okay, apparently I've gotten this secret ending before. I've seen it before. I was playing like multiplayer with a friend, but I didn't think I had it on my copy. So, I guess I've gotten this ending before. That's fine. That's okay. That was funny. And we're just gonna tab through this. And we're gonna try one more time. Okay. One more time. Oh wait, no. No. We're gonna play with DLC because I like the DLC. DLC. Short. Skip. Gotta select my name again. Alrighty. Cylen plays this game again. You get a chance to produce a movie. It's based on the most influential Russian novelist of the 20th century. At least I'm assuming that says I can't read Roman numerals. They don't remember anything last night. And now they can't find the manuscripts of the brothers Karamazov and Dostoevsky. I read it today. Oh my god. Anyway. Something about superheroes, a love triangle with a beautiful yet somewhat relatable girl. Maybe she's always stating she's a mess, and both are super hot superheroes, which are also like vampires or pirates, or both instant hit. Two cool guys walking away from rad explosions. They don't look back at explosions, they don't give a fuck about explosions. They reflect on life and love, but super dope, kick-ass explosions. I mean, I think the middle one. Okay, yeah. Money. Of course. School is outdated and lame. We need a new school subject ASAP. Critical thought. I mean, damn, this country could really use a subject like that in schools. Yeah. Turning people into your puppets through emotional warfare and deception 101. How to correctly punch a crocodile without terrible consequences. Middle one. Your partner just gave you a cool gift for your anniversary, but you totally forgot. Quick, come up with an idea for a great gift. A pony, always a pony. Yay! The school subject isn't working out. Time to go into stripping. What's your new stage name? I feel like I've had this one before. My name wasn't naked. Oh my god. This, unfortunately, is probably her. Okay. Oh, it's Vera. That's fine, too. We can do that, Vera. That's okay. Money! Money, money, money time! Oh, resume. Okay, this is the necklace conversation again. But I have to make a judgment based on the stats. What I think. Huh. Boldness, creativity, charm. Hold on. Don't need to convince anyone, make anyone who doesn't love you disappear. Buy their homes, burn them down, water park. I think it's the top one. Okay, there we go. Yes, attacked if I've used successfully many times in the past. The best part is that when you build enough water parks, no one even goes for most of them, meaning that you've burned down your victims' houses for absolutely no constructive purpose.
Victims? Don't you mean subjects?
Same thing, darling, same thing. Oh, great. Okay, now I'm on Vera's path, so maybe we can get something with Vera. Let's see. Let's round out the stream by doing Vera and seeing what happens. Vera, I think Vera likes smarts and money, but we've got a lot in the smarts stat. So we can go back and do this. Okay, this is the Scotch conversation again. Because we're getting a lot of these Vera and Miranda ones on repeat, unfortunately. Oh, come on. I guess I have to just tab through the whole thing. That's fine. That's okay. Actually, can I get back on the Miranda path by picking that again? So I'm gonna pick that top choice again like we did last time. And see if that gets me back on Miranda? It might. I'm not 1000% sure. We might just be stuck with Vera at this point. Okay, so it's Vera and Miranda again. Let's deal with this. You see Miranda and Vera chatting away, their eyes gleaming. The gleam of scheming. Crowd surfs isn't doing nearly as well as I thought it would. Oh, if it isn't Cylen.
Would you like to be a customer? Once upon a time, serfs were only for the rich and fabulous, like Vera and myself.
But now, thanks to our app, CrowdSurfs, you too can have your very own crowdfunded surf.
The app is being generously funded by my royal family, who wishes for everyone to experience the joys of royalty.
And get richer off of it.
I think our business might be failing because the surfs are simply not have high enough quality to maintain customer interest.
The serfs need to have more enthusiasm for their jobs. We need to recruit from the right locations.
Oh, don't be absurd. If there's one thing being royalty has taught me, and there's definitely more than one, it's that you can trick someone into doing anything as long as you've given them the right initiatives.
But why not start with an easily But why not start with the easily manipulated in the first place? Cylen, what do you think? Vera's right. Okay, Miranda, we have to choose the Miranda choice to keep on the Miranda path, so we'll do Miranda has a point, everyone wants to win. Host an unpaid labor competition where the prize is doing more unpaid labor. Okay.
What a delightful idea. It's true that for those who are not born with fame, gaining it or watching others gain it is a favorite pastime.
I'll have my press agent and advertise it as the hottest competition since Monstropolis' next top terror. And so who wants to be an unpaid laborer is born. People compete their hardest at various demeaning tasks, and the winner gets to continue to perform them as a serf.
There you are, you wretched little saboteur. Our unpaid labor competition has been completely upstaged in the preparation industry surrounding it.
It's almost as if the results of our competition don't even matter anymore.
There are labor competition prep programs starting for middle schoolers. The people running these unpaid labor tutoring programs are making far more than we are. You must be in cahoots with them. Are they giving you a cut of their profits?
You try to deny this, but the girls have already stormed haughtily off. Worst, you lose -2 creativity and -1 fun. Unfortunate. Unfortunate for me. Considering they're taking up the gym, we're going back to the library again. Afterwards, Miranda summons you. It feels weird to be summoned, but you comply. You can't resist her mermen goons.
Thank you for coming, my dear. I have finally decided to trust you with the most important aspiration. I am destined to be the queen of prom. The royal ascension is nigh. We must prepare. Most of my competition is naive. They foolishly assume that prom queen is a purely ceremonial title, except Ursula Jr. She's proving to be quite a worthy rival. Respect that, which is why we must destroy her reputation immediately. Any thoughts?
Let's convince everyone she likes humans. Fart joke. She likes humans sounds smarter. It doesn't take much for you to make someone look this bad in your day and age. However, you are monsters and went for total overkill. Yes, I can words. You hire a Chinese hacker to plant 10 years of pro bono work rescuing human babies from lawnmowers into Ursula's name. At recess, Dr. Baby Love of the Baby Love Institute appears out of nowhere and presents her with a humanity award. Oh my god.
Yes, this will seriously harm her standing with the evil lawnmower creature contingent.
It's an important voting block. They're the ones who keep the schoolyard so tidy. You gain +2 boldness and +1 smarts. Lunch number 2. Back to Miranda and Damien this time. Nice. No sooner have you... I feel like I'm getting worse at reading the longer this stream goes. You no sooner have sat down with Damien and Miranda's table than haunting melody fills the air. The melody is of cold northern peaks, of cloying sweetness, of superlative bovine treats. The song of
The ice cream wizard!
He's here! He's here! I'm gonna eat so much ice cream and then puke on someone that I don't like.
Oh goodness, this ice cream wizard only comes once per solstice, during the hour of the ascendant pancake.
You see an old dude in a floppy blue hat pushing a refrigerated cart with "This shit magic" painted on the side. Ugh, so many great options to choose. Oh crap, hold on. Oh crap, so many great options to choose. Should I get a magma bar, brain destroyer, chocolate broomstick? Wow, so many creative choices. What about fear of death? A frozen cobra? Berserker berry blitz?
The wizard's frozen treats invariably turn me into a frog for some reason. Perhaps I simply have not tried the right one yet. But which to try, if only someone would suggest a solution to what is truly the most difficult problem I have ever faced.
Sugar Blast. Prince Lips beat him up and take the ice cream. No, the Sugar Blast one, of course.
But of course, I always find a prince to kiss me out of being a frog. Why not cut out the middleman?
Prince Lips? Gross. I already have a pair of those attached to my face.
What? Where?
Here, where my mouth is.
Wait, Damien, you're a prince? But you hide it so well!
Gee, thanks. But Miranda is not paying attention. She's already traded the ice cream wizard several gold ingots for a pair of sugar-blasted Prince Lips.
Oh my, I can taste the enchantment already.
Miranda finishes the Prince Lips in 3 graphic smooches. Afterwards, her lips are pretty cold, and she invites you to help warm them up. Aw, Utes. Um... Oh, I did not realize my charm stat was this slow. Crap. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Someone puts a stack over your head and throws you into a car or a sack. I can Anyway, you drive on for hours before they let you out and take the sack off. It's clearly a first floor restroom. Miranda is sitting on a makeshift throne while her goons jump in and out of the toilet. Oh my god.
I'm glad you came. My prom queen campaign is moving on to its next stage. Your expertise is crucial for this part. Most of my inner circle are fish. Hardly helpful unless genetically engineered beyond recognition. Speaking of which, I need you to help me sneak 3-meter-tall, heavy-armored cod assassin named Fresca into the school. No reason. But if you're friends with that singing harlot Ariel, you best say your goodbyes.
Do nothing. Every student at our school is some kind of bizarre monster. We need a diversion. Release the Kraken. Top one.
That is so true. As a matter of fact, I was thinking we already have an enormous, heavily armed codfish at our school.
Wow, isn't that convenient?
Tresca can simply kill him and take his place. It's as Father says, you can't make an omelet without severe Okay. You can't make an omelet.
Omelet. Omelet, Cylen. You can words.
Without severe collateral damage. This is the sort of plan that Tresca should have been able to come up with on his own. He's an assassin after all. I almost did a lower classes job. Phew, you saved my dignity. Doing a COD's job is like 100 ranks beneath me, right next to being from Iceland.
You just averted a real crisis here. You gain +3 boldness. Nice. And we are going to... I'm gonna go to the library. Bitcoin again. As you wander around, talking to yourself like a weirdo, okay. This is her addressing the crowd as prom queen. Again, my creativity is so low. So I'm gonna do the top one again. Okay, this is the fun version of that. Okay.
Tribute to me? Oh, I couldn't possibly say no to the idea of that because it sounds like it sounds absolutely fantastic. Daddy's peasants love paying their taxes. In fact, it's illegal not to love it. As my new subjects fill my coffers, surely their hearts will fill with love for me as well. And as a show of gratitude for your shrewd advice, you shall be the first person I tax.
Hooray! Not quite a reward you were looking for, but you sure made Miranda happy, so that's the goal. +2 charm, plus fun. Yay! Ding dong, ding dong. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to Zoe and Miranda here. You sit down to see Zoe and Miranda. Miranda is paying too much attention to her eating serves. Okay, we've done this conversation before. We know what's going on here, so we can skip it. And on the last night before prom, we can go to one of the places. We can basically go anywhere we want, and 'cause we haven't gone to auditorium, I'm gonna go there. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's thought that the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Oh, great. Awesome. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. You open your locker and a cloud of gas knocks you out. Oh my god. You come plummeting towards the earth, rapidly approaching terminal velocity. You fall into the school's backyard into the hand of Miranda's biggest goons. Your classmates don't notice.
It didn't work. None of them even noticed your glorious fall. People are so used to spectacle at this school. The slow ascension is so tiresome. I need a glorious act, a grand gesture to secure my throne. You can think of something while I fillet my salmon.
No more talk, we bring war. That sounds like a boldness thing. I want to build a monument to you, Your Highness. It will rival the sun and the atrocities your family has committed. Oh my gosh. This seems charming. I'm gonna do the bottom one. Oh, shit!
Atrocities? Why would you say that? We never did anything bad. Only what's necessary. I thought you understood that. I thought we could put the peasants down together. Oh, I shouldn't even be here. Father wants me home by 5 to violently suppress a rebellion.
Miranda walks sadly towards the sea where the amphibious tank awaits. How insensitive of you. You lose -2 charm and -1 smarts. No! No, so sad.
I'm sorry to tell you this, my friend, but I think your princess is in another castle.
Oh, I failed, like, the most important conversation with her. I'm an idiot. Oh well. It's fine. It's whatever. I am totally not sad about that. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna end today's stream there, unfortunately. We didn't get the ending I really wanted, but hey, we did get some stuff. That's fine. We're working on it. We're working on it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next stream. Bye!